Hey there, wild ones. Welcome or welcome back. Kat here with a new timeless collective reading, meaning that these messages on this channel are for all the signs, all the people, all the time. So whenever you come across this message and it resonates with you, no matter what sign you are, this message is for you, okay? Timeless and for all the signs, all right? Always collective messages on this channel. These are love readings as of late. So love messages, love readings. So if that's what you are looking for, you are in the right place. I hope you're having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. We're going to shuffle these decks. We do have the two handwritten decks today, and we have this Island Time Love Oracle. So we're going to check it out and see what is meant to come through for you here, wild ones. Feels like a deep breath. Take a deep breath in and release for this message. Let's go ahead and see. Let's move you guys out the way here and see what needs to come through. What is happening, going on, what your person wants you to know. Ooh, what could be. Oh my, we've got so many of them here. Not today. Your first one out is not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, this feels very much like a deep breath. Okay, that already came through. Take a deep breath in, release it. It feels like there is something that happened. All right. You've got this phone call, right? Avoiding a conversation, phone call. It's like the hand, right? Talk to the hand kind of energy. I don't know if you can see, but this person has one hand up to their ear on this side. And then they have the phone with the phone, kind of the hand piece or head piece or whatever this little piece is called, faced out in the direction opposite of them. Okay, so this is not happening. It feels very much like you and your person were potentially. I'm just hearing that Beyonce song. If you what is it? If you love it or if you want it, then you should put a ring on it. I don't know if that makes sense, because you have engagement ring here, you have heart with a key, but you also have self-indulgent, and it starts with not today. So it feels very much like you were wanting a deeper commitment. You were wanting to go farther, or one of you were, but it feels like your energy here, wild ones. And that's not what happened. And so now you don't want to hear anything else. You have this heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. It feels very much like this is where you thought this was going. This is where you wanted it to go. This is where you thought this was going. Now energy is fluid, so turn it around, because this could be your person's energy. Maybe that's what they were wanting, and that's not what happened. Okay, but I'm just seeing, right? You have the kind of a masculine energy here. This looks like a masculine kind of image, masculine, feminine. It's not about the gender, it's about the energy, but it's kind of a masculine energy here. And then you have kind of a feminine energy here. It's like on either side. So put yourself where you fit, okay? But it feels very much like somebody thought that this was actually, they were welcoming it. It's like they had the key to the heart, and it was being right and moving into this partnership, this engagement, the ring, the ring on it, right? Beyonce coming through here again. For some reason, the language, it's like the communication wasn't very clear, because the language for that song isn't coming through. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Maybe that's it. Or if you loved it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you wanted it, you should have put it. Like that little section isn't coming through, but the ring on it part, okay? So somebody wanted that. Somebody thought that was what's going to happen, or what was coming next, this deeper commitment, or this coming through, right? This perfect kind of union, perfect with the air quotes, right? Kind of union coming together, having that wholeness, but that doesn't feel like what happened. You've got the self-indulgent, focused on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So you see, these two come together on either end, right? Kind of this is in the middle, and these two come together on either end, that male energy, that feminine energy, right? On either end of this. not today. It didn't turn out. There's an anger, there's a hurt, there's a pain coming through with that. And there's that energy of healing, of moving past and really focusing on yourself for a little bit to get over this. It just feels like it didn't come to fruition in the way that one of you potentially wanted it to, but it feels like you, again, you've got both energies bookending this in the center. So maybe both of you, maybe you both were thinking that it was going to go in a different direction than what it actually went. Okay. Take it as that resonates for you, but it feels like there's hurt and there's pain. There's that not today Satan kind of energy coming through here. There's no Satan on that, but it's kind of like what it is, right? Still angry, mad, not accepting phone calls, not wanting to communicate, but it feels like there was a lack of communication with that Beyonce song kind of coming through. Honestly, I honestly can't stand this silence. Okay. So, one of you wants to talk. You can see that, but the other does not. All right. Maybe somebody wants to kind of state their case and be like, hey, I'm just not ready for it. It's not what I wanted at that time, right? I wake up at night crying over you. OMG, you guys. It's time to heal, okay? But there's still that anger there. I wished for you. Oh, this brings tears. There's a lot of emotion in this. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, or however this is coming through. I wished for you. That it's like that completion, right? That energy of coming together, having that completion, being that perfect union. And it feels very much like for one or one of you at least, feels like that key to the heart was mishandled. Okay. They wished for you, building an empire together. This is what you thought was going to happen. You thought you were going to build an empire together, and but it feels like somebody wants to explain. Somebody wants to communicate. They want to talk, to have a resolution of sorts. I can't hide my attraction to you. Okay, can't hide my attraction to you. So there is that attraction. Of course, there is that. Hesitant to fall for you is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, it feels very much like. I'm like getting hot. There's like this heat, but it's stress, it's overwhelm, it's heartache, it's upset, it's anger, right? That heat of being angry. You know that there's that attraction. You know, or thought that there was that building that empire together, that wished for you, right? But it didn't come through. Somebody wants to talk though here, wild ones. Somebody wants to talk. Okay. And I guess whether if it's you that wants to talk, there may just need to be a little bit of time that needs to go by before a conversation happens. Or if it's your person, hopefully a little bit of healing will help you to calm down, because that heat is still like I'm feeling it. It feels just like I could be steaming. Like steam could be coming off of me. That's what I'm feeling in your energy here. Okay. Let's see what else. Ooh. Jumping cards. Can't stop kissing you. So it feels very much like they're dreaming about that, or imagining that, or still wanting to be in that space with you. Okay. I wait for your messages. Again, there's that energy of taking that deep breath and letting and releasing it, right? There's a heartache, there's that anger too that's there. There's that healing, that self-indulgence, that focusing on self that needs to happen. Okay. It needs to happen. A little bit of shadow work, figure out what was going on. But it just feels like, it kind of feels like premature even. There's a disconnect, a separation, the putting the ring on it. If you like, it's still that communication not coming through. It's like I can hear the parts, but that little part is like, it's like underwater, or it's muffled. Like that little part doesn't come through, and that feels very much like how the communication was here. I want you in my life always. So you see, one of you at least wanted the other one. They are attracted to you. Or you're attracted to them. Thought about building an empire together. Thought that this was going to be a forever thing, and then that's not how it panned out. Okay. And it may just be for this time. Sometimes the timing isn't right. The truth hurt. The truth hurt. Okay. Whew. Deep breaths here. One of you really wanted this. You've got the masculine and the feminine energy coming through. You've got both sides. It's like both sides of the coin, but the ring wasn't there. I mean, you thought it was. It's there, right? The key to the heart is there, but it didn't come through. It didn't pan out. And now somebody's left angry and heartbroken. And it feels like it's you. Let's get one or two more cards before we close this off. I am sending you so much love for the situation. It does feel like somebody wants to talk, but it does feel like it's going to need to be a little bit of time before that. But communication needs to come through, a confession, okay? A confession. So it could just be that somebody needs to confess kind of where they are, where their heart was, right? But somebody's not ready to hear it yet. Okay, somebody's not ready to hear it yet, and you've got this dark card and this light card together. It makes it really interesting on the screen here. I don't know how that's going to come through with me seeing it here. I don't know how it'll come through for you, but it feels very much like it's either one side or the other, right? You've got the light and the dark of it, and it feels very much like not having it. And then someone's like, but I have something to say, and this one's like, nope, not today, Satan, not today. Okay, so wow. Let's get one more out. Ready for some action. So somebody who's ready for something to happen, for some forward movement, for some conversation, for some communication, for something to come through. But the other one is angry and needs to heal a little bit. So I'm going to leave it there. If this is you, again, I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you, it does say I want you at the bottom. So much love, so much hugs, and, really focus on yourself during this time. And let that healing come in, let a little bit of time pass, and potentially there will be communication, but that ring just wasn't there, and it broke that heart. That key was supposed to be there, but instead it turned into a broken heart. Angry and brokenhearted. I'm so sorry. Sending you all kinds of love. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated and or that it gave you some kind of clarity. All right. I'll see you in the next message.